De onde a gente parou. Bora lá, né, gente? É o Clyde Harlow, o amigo do Max. Eita. Tá aqui dentro, né? Já vi que aqui tem muito nego doido. Harlow é o chefe, foda-se o conselho. Todas as regras. Ah, eu vi o cachorrinho dele.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
Tá, vamos
Remember,
conversar,
I
né?
want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Tá, Meroe. Vamos lá então resolver esse pequeno problema que nós temos, né? Tá, tem que ir na falível, né? Tchararara, tchoro, tchoro. Tá.
A reminder to all crew members.
Tá, vamos pra vanguarda.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Vou levar o Félix e o Max. Vou levar os dois aí, porque o Sam é o porradeiro. O Félix é a missão dele. Simples assim. Vamos até nessa Rosana. Tararara. Os porcos que eu matei estão aqui ainda.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Auntie Cleo announced the company's latest product today. Slimmer than nature diet
Pasta de dentes Diet Magrinus.
10 out of 10 scientists recommend its hunger guard technology. Flavors include green, blue, and flavorless. Slimmer.
You mind trying to have a moment here? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
Não vou encostar dedo nele.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Entendi.
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
How?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Não é?
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Tá, eu tenho que ir para Falível, né? Eu tenho que ir pro Vale Esmeralda. O Vale Esmeralda fica em Terra 2, se eu não me engano. Perto de Cascadia. Perto do... embaixo de Cascadia.
Captain, if you're looking for crewmen...
Ah, é ponta água, cara.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Cameron Fraser e Sadon Fraser. The Fabulous Fraser Brothers. Those Ballbacks of All Time. Ainda não vi um jogo desse negócio. Aí, 700 metros. Ah, vamos viajar rápido ali, ó. Sem medo de ser feliz, filhão. Só vai igual um maluco desesperado. Eita, essa travadinha que me regaça.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Vou te deixar em paz. Tá ali naquela direção. Tem que ir lá correndo, 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 correndinho, correndinho, correndinho.